Dale Carnegie, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. Embark on a transformative journey that will enable you to break free from the shackles of worry and embrace life to the fullest. The book summary of Dale Carnegie's How to Stop Worrying and Start Living presents effective strategies to conquer your everyday worries, paving the way for a more fulfilling existence. Based on real-life stories and profound insights, this summary encapsulates the key lessons that range from analyzing and confronting the root of your worries, finding solace in the present moment, embracing your uniqueness, and making work more enjoyable. With a balanced blend of practical techniques and profound wisdom, this summary offers the perfect toolkit for anyone seeking to live life more confidently and with less stress.
Mastering Worry with a Simple Trick. A simple three-step analysis proposed by Herbert E. Hawks, Dean of Columbia College, can help resolve all types of worries. According to Hawks, confusion is the chief cause of worry, as people fail to analyze facts. The three-step analysis includes getting the facts about the worry, analyzing those facts, and making a decision about what to do. This trick was applied in 1942 by Galen Litchfield, who was stuck in Japanese-occupied Shanghai and received news that he would be thrown into the torture chamber of the Japanese secret police on Monday. By using this method, Litchfield was able to decide to act like nothing had happened and avoid being thrown in the infamous chamber. The lesson learned is that analyzing worries carefully using a simple method can help make informed decisions that can even save lives. Decisive Actions. Do you constantly doubt the decisions you make in life? Although this is common, it can be damaging when trying to address worries. Once you have analyzed the facts and made a decision, act on it decisively and dismiss any anxiety. Hesitation or reconsideration can lead to unraveling the work put into resolving worries. Stick to your course of action to avoid going back to square one. Live in the moment. To avoid living a life filled with regret, it is essential to stay in the present moment. Leacock's idea of the day-tight compartment offers a way to limit attention to the present day while protecting yourself from useless rumination on the past or speculation about the future. Life's precious moments are lost when you are too caught up in excessive worry about the future or consumption by regret about past mistakes. Take action in the present and make the most of each day because it's the only thing that is certain. Embracing fate to stop worrying. Earl P. Haney's three-step approach to managing worry involves defining the worst-case scenario, accepting it and using it as a basis to improve one's situation. When Haney was diagnosed with duodenal ulcers and given a short timeline, Haney decided to embrace his fate and live life to the fullest. The first step is to identify the absolute worst-case scenario, followed by accepting it, which produces a subjective sense of calm. Haney's worst-case scenario was death, so he prepared for it and decided to travel the world, with his casket in tow, have fun, make friends and embrace life. Finally, devote your energies to overcoming the worst-case scenario. Haney's way of life changed after his experience, and he no longer worried and has not been sick since. This story is a glimpse of how embracing one's fate can help stop worrying and change one's perspective on life. Avoiding fretting and stress. The human tendency to fret and stress endlessly about negative experiences can have a tremendous impact on our happiness. This book's summary presents a surprising solution to avoid fretting, namely implementing a stop-loss order. As taught by a well-known stock trader, this order means selling shares immediately if they hit a certain price point, preventing further loss. The same strategy can be applied to life circumstances, such as grudges or toxic relationships, where continuing to invest time and energy generates more loss than benefit. Historical figures such as Abraham Lincoln serve as examples of effective implementation of the stop-loss concept. By applying this strategy, individuals will be able to secure their happiness and avoid senseless fretting and stress. Think and act happy. To feel happier, think and act happy. Our thoughts and actions influence our emotions and we can indirectly control them. Marcus Aurelius rightly said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." Therefore, instead of dwelling on negative issues, focus only on positive thoughts. Acting cheerful, even if you don't feel like it, can change your mood and make you feel happier. According to William James, our emotions and thoughts go hand in hand, so if you think happy thoughts, you're likely to feel happier. For instance, a woman who initially hated living in the Mojave Desert started loving it by focusing on the positive aspects, such as the Joshua trees and sunsets. Whenever you feel sad or low, try thinking of happy thoughts and acting cheerful. This might influence your mood and steer your thoughts away from negativity. The joy of giving. Marcus Aurelius and Samuel Leibowitz knew that people are often ungrateful, expecting gratitude when performing kindness may lead to disappointment. Instead, take pleasure in the act itself and don't expect anything in return. Cultivate gratitude and teach others to be grateful. Embrace your uniqueness. You are completely unique, and that is something to celebrate. Despite this fact, many of us long to be someone else. However, if we don't accept and embrace our uniqueness, we risk triggering psychological afflictions. The psychologist William James suggests that people who have not found themselves only use about 10% of their potential. One person who learned this valuable lesson was Edith Allred, who, due to childhood traumas, was very nervous and unsure of herself compared to her husband's self-confident family. Allred was inspired by her mother-in-law's advice to always be herself. She began thinking about who she was, and she is now happier and more confident than ever. It is far better to embrace your uniqueness and be comfortable with who you are than to waste your potential by trying to be someone else. The paradox of criticism. The tendency to criticize those we admire and envy comes from our innate desire to feel superior. This paradoxical behavior is examined in this book, and the author notes that receiving criticism should be taken as a compliment rather than an insult. Through personal experiences, the author demonstrates how even well-renowned figures are not immune to this phenomenon, as exemplified in the case of William Booth. The more we are criticized, the more influential we are likely to be, serving as a barometer for success. The book presents a fresh perspective on criticism and offers insights into how we can use it to our advantage, rather than letting it get us down. The connection between fatigue and emotions. According to psychiatrists, negative emotions like boredom and anxiety are the most common causes of fatigue. Mental work alone cannot tire the brain, but emotions can exhaust you even after 12 hours of work. Fatigue also leads to increased negative emotions and worries. Therefore, it's essential to rest and relax regularly to prevent the accumulation of fatigue and worries. In line with this, Frederick Taylor, who aimed to increase the rate of steel loading, instructed his worker to rest for 36 minutes every hour. The result was that the rested worker outperformed his colleagues fourfold, who only rested when they became tired. The bottom line is simple: rest before you get tired to reduce your worries. Finding fulfillment in work. The key to success in your career is finding work that you enjoy. While parents or others may have well-intentioned advice, you ultimately need to choose a career that will make you happy. Phil Johnson's experience illustrates that pursuing your passions can lead to success. But what if you are already in a job you don't enjoy? Stay organized and address tasks promptly to reduce worry and anxiety. In the end, the key to a happy and fulfilling career is choosing work that you enjoy and find meaning in.
As we conclude our journey with the book summary of How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, we are now better equipped to address our worries and cultivate healthier thought patterns that propel us towards a more fulfilling life. The most significant takeaways invite us to analyze our worries objectively, focus on the present moment, embrace our individuality, and learn from the experiences of others. By applying these lessons to our lives, we can create a more harmonious existence and unlock the power of living in accordance with our true aspirations. Embrace the insights from this summary and embark on your own path of self-discovery and personal growth, as you learn to stop worrying and start truly living.